A tumultuous marriage resulting in the death of 31-year-old Glenn Ramirez at the hands of his battered wife has left family and friends of the deceased chef in a state of utter disbelief. That confusion stems from the fact that Ramirez's spouse was never charged for her role in the deadly stabbing which occurred on May 26th. On that fateful night, the couple was embroiled in a domestic dispute in Seine Bight village where they both resided.
All I heard was that he told her, "Let's go home." And she told him, "I am not ready yet. Let's go home, girl. I dey come for you." That is what I heard, I don't know. And she slapped him. And he slapped her back. And they started to fight. They threw battles at each other.
That's an abridged version of the sequence of events involving the husband and wife duo, as recounted by Ramirez's distraught mother. Based on statements given by other witnesses who observed the unfortunate ordeal as it unfolded beneath a nearby bus shed, the vicious attack was initiated by Ramirez. Glenn reportedly approached Deshawn after an evening of socializing with his friends. He then asked her to go home. When she refused, the two got into a scuffle, and he struck first with a series of blows to her face. This, as we've said, was witnessed by several persons who have since corroborated Deshawn's version of events.
I don't know if they were drinking. I cannot say. But they were fighting. And it turns to a murder, because that's a murder.
During the altercation, Deshawn was repeatedly struck in the face by her enraged husband before being dragged by the hair. Despite her efforts to escape Ramirez's grip, he continued to pursue her. Indeed, they threw bottles at each other, another desperate attempt by the wife to ward off her attacker. Somewhere during the fracas, the bicycle which Glenn Ramirez appeared on was also used by Deshawn to shield herself from the onslaught. When that did not work, a knife was introduced to lethal consequence.
They say that it was with a knife. I wasn't there. They say that she stabbed him with a knife.
Which part of the body did she stab?
Straight to the heart. My son took pictures and he showed me. And that is when I see that the little hole is just a little hole.
That little hole, a single stab wound that mortally wounded Ramirez, was by all accounts inflicted in self-defense. The statements taken from eyewitnesses all pointed to Deshawn's legal right to defend herself. As such, Director of Public Prosecutions Cheryl-Lynn Vidal, having pored over the facts, decided against charging Deshawm Ramirez for any criminal act. In an interview conducted with the D.P.P today concerning the matter, she said, quote, "The law is that before the police can charge someone who is claiming self-defense with murder, the police have to get the written authority of the D.P.P to charge," unquote. In this case, there is no evidence to support the family's claim that their loved one was indeed murdered. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.